Namaste. You're going through a breakup right now and you miss your partner. You have this feeling of void that needs to be filled by this person and you don't trust yourself. It's not like you miss your partner, you really don't trust yourself. Here's the thing, is that I've been getting a lot of emails, comments from my patients over the years when they've gone through a breakup and the emotional toll it takes on their mind and body. And I want to talk to you about what you can do when you don't have anybody and you live alone and you're just stuck in this spiral of thoughts. 1 second after you think you've been broken up on. 60 seconds, 1 hour, 3 hours, just the emptiness, calling, talking to somebody, looking at Facebook, looking at Instagram, hoping, checking your phone over and over again, and you just don't trust yourself, that you may not stick to your core values. You might go back online dating. You might talk to an ex. You might incessantly call somebody that knows this person that broke up with you. I'll share how you can trust yourself through this process by understanding why you did what you did before. I've been thinking about some of my previous breakups and what happened in those breakups that had led me to trust myself through this recent one. I would say that I do have some unfair advantages. My mother had schizophrenia. She was institutionalized for 27 years. 16 years lockdown, 9 years step down. When I was 7 years old, my dad had taken me away from my mom, and I didn't know her until I was 33. From the age of 7 to 33, I didn't know my mom. But there was a period of time in between that where we did live together in Section 8 housing and we were on welfare. She was in and out of the hospital and I was in and out of juvenile detention. And then I got taken away to India and then I became a medical doctor there. But during that whole time, my mom was separated from me. How does that apply to my breakups? Is the emotional distance that I was able to create. Trying to fill that void of not having my mom by doing other things, searching for external validation as an example. But I dissociated my emotions from that. But what allowed me to capitalize on that was writing. Writing. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. The process of mind hygiene that I've developed that's supported by medical evidence. I'm dhruvaMD, a practicing board-certified family doctor, and I have been single for 10 years, but 7 years on purpose to develop myself. The value that I bring to you is that the writing that I had to do to sit with myself, to be with myself, to fill that void, even though I had hope, it's not like my emotions aren't still all over the place, but I'm taming them and lessening the hit by writing, which is supported by medical evidence. And I'm dhruvaMD, practicing board-certified family doctor. And the journey from self-hate to self-love took me 5 years. And let me share some medical evidence that supports mind hygiene and how you can begin to trust yourself. The first thing is self-awareness and mindfulness and understanding what you're feeling, where the emotions are coming from. Here's a study for you. Mindfulness improves self-clarity and reduces emotional reactivity. Improves self-clarity. You understand yourself. In the practice of mindfulness, in mind hygiene, there's nothing to do with that. You just understand it. But if you don't know what you're thinking, for example, you go through a breakup, you write down, I am thinking that I want to be with this person because I don't trust myself being alone, because when I'm single, I have emotional destruction. I need to be around somebody. And if I don't, then XYZ will happen. What if I'm alone? XYZ will happen. People won't like me. They'll think that I'm not good enough. They'll think that I don't deserve love. What if that person finds out on social media that I broke up? They'll say, I told you so. There are all kinds of things that are happening, and it's not a bad thing. That's what I would like to tell you. It's not a bad thing that you're thinking like this. It's that you want to at least accept the awareness of it. And that's one of the biggest parts of mind hygiene, is you aces your life with mind hygiene. A is accept your awareness. Understand that this is going on. C is communicate your compassion. You're taking an action step to write and not text back or call anybody and blame them. E is embrace your empathy. Understand that you're doing this alone because you need to do this alone. And if you don't, you won't be the best version of yourself. How are you going to know what you're thinking if you don't write you're not going to be able to trust yourself. You don't want anybody telling you that you trust yourself, that you believe in yourself. That's what this channel is about. For those that have mental illness, live alone, don't believe in themselves, don't love themselves, here is a process that I am going to inspire you with by doing the action by myself when nobody's watching me, through the core foundation of mindfulness. The study is quoted from Brown, KW, and Ryan, The Benefits of Being Present, Mindfulness and Its Role in Psychological Well-Being. That's from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. The takeaway here is that people who practice mindfulness report stronger self-awareness and less rumination, especially after emotional disruption. But here's the thing though, is that it has to be practiced over several years. So what happened was I incidentally practiced it with my mom being gone. When I went through a breakup, I was just thinking about this today. I was gonna record this video, is that I was so emotionally distant from my mom that allowed me to put these steps in place. However, through mindfulness, I became completely emotionally present. So the opposite of it. And now I'm trying to find that middle ground in between accepting what happened and embracing it and understanding it. There will be a link in the description below to a mind hygiene guide, which will help you believe in yourself every second, supported by medical evidence. Download that. See if that helps you, and then also please subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll be dropping videos every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what I'm gonna ask of you is to think of this like a workout program. Start with 1 to 90 seconds and write every 90 minutes. Otherwise, you're just gonna be thinking, you're like, I overthink too much and I can't sleep and I eat too much and I eat bad. Well, just accept the awareness of it and see what's going on and do it all the time. It could take several years of being alone, but that's what it's gonna take. Do you want to be the same person that you are in the next few years? Write a letter to yourself saying that you're going to be the same person if you don't write and understand yourself. You do not have to use my process. If there's one thing that you take away from all of these videos is write and develop your own mind hygiene and then inspire us later. Breakup stage 1, you don't miss them, you miss trusting yourself. Watch the next video, breakup stage 2, I said the wrong thing, but not to them. Namaste.